Oh,
Hey everybody,
hey.
welcome to another episode of Happywax TV.
Oh,
Doom Gorian Report, brought to you by
Axemaster.
Happywax. And yeah, this is Doom Gorian Report.
We just went to see the Nun.
I got a joke I could tell you, but it's a bad joke, so
Say it.
no, I can't do it. It's politically incorrect.
So what? Say it. I want to hear it now. I want to hear it.
What's the only meat a priest can eat on Friday? None. Oh, sorry, that's completely terrible. It's coming. All right then.
Oh boy. Okay.
And you ain't gonna want to eat this none.
No. Okay. So let's give the cast here. It's is it Tasia? Tasia Farmiga, who's
Farmiga? Yeah.
Farmiga,
I don't know. Yeah,
who's what's her name's sister, and then Bonnie Aarons.
Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't need much makeup there.
Nope. Jesus.
Oh, sorry.
Demian Birch and Charlotte Hope and Jonas Bloquette.
Yeah, Frenchie.
So, and quick synopsis. Basically, Sister Irene and Father Burke go to investigate the suicide of a nun in Romania at the Abbey.
At an abbey, yeah.
Yeah, and they pick up Frenchie along the way because he, I guess, was the first one to come across the nun who murdered herself.
Well, it opens up with the two nuns at the thing.
Yeah.
The one
But the synopsis
gets sucked into the room, and the other one,
so
kills herself.
So what'd you think? What'd you like about this movie? Let's do this a little bit different. What did you like about this movie?
I liked the set.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the setting was pretty good. The sets were always pretty kind of creepy. I liked the atmosphere. I thought there was a lot of... It was jumpy scary, for sure. I like the guy sitting behind us that was screaming every time something happened.
That
like,
was
like the guy from... We had this guy sitting behind us that was like screaming every time anything happened. Like the guy from the Raiders of the Lost Ark, where the beginning where the spike comes out and the body's on the spikes, and he's like, oh. Literally, the guy behind us was
exactly
like,
how he sounded.
He was like that every freaking time, and it was like that was scaring me. Like it was like,
fuck.
This guy's
I thought for sure I was going to be wearing popcorn or a Coke by the end of the movie.
And the guy beside him was screaming because his buddy was screaming. Like they were literally screaming.
Yeah.
So.
Oh shit.
I like that.
Yeah, he made the movie.
Yeah.
For me, anyways, he was the savior for this movie. What did I like about this movie?
What did you like about this movie?
I don't know. I liked Bonnie Aarons as the nun. I mean, she's got that look about her. She's really tall, and her facial features really make that that spirit or demon really creepy looking.
Yeah.
I watched a couple videos. I did my best not to watch too much about this movie. But I did watch a couple behind the scenes movies. I watched the scene like where they were putting her makeup on her. It was kind of, there's one scene in the movie near the end there where she comes up out of the water, and they were filming that and just doing her makeup and interviews and stuff. And I mean, that's what she looks like. I mean, there's no prosthetics really. It's just makeup and that's, a little bit, but, and obviously contacts, but
like,
yeah.
When we were, I thought maybe it was a guy.
Yeah.
Until we were talking about it after, and you said her name's Bonnie, and I was like, wow. Because you know how like in the Insidious movies, Juan used the guy that looked like a woman.
Yep.
Or that was dressed like the hag there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I thought maybe again it was a guy actor trying to supposed to be a nun, but
yep.
Yeah, she's quite unique looking in her facial features. Like her nose is so prominent.
She's got she's definitely got a look about her, that's for sure. So, but
I don't know. Like, I mean, I liked the movie. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great, but it certainly isn't, a Ghost of Mars or anything like that. Or, I mean, I don't know. Might be getting close. Maybe he should change it up a bit now.
Yeah.
James Wan. or maybe he should be more involved in the directing of it. Like maybe he's got his fingers in too many pots now for it to keep up the intensity.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like any. I didn't really like this movie at all. Wasn't having none of it.
No.
I didn't like it. I honestly didn't like it. All it was a jump scare movie.
Hello.
No creepy anything in this movie, and the sets looked fake. The acting was I don't know. I couldn't stand that Frenchy guy. This was not a Conjuring, Insidious movie. It wasn't. It was stupid, and I didn't like it. It was like here's what they did. Okay, and this is my opinion. This is all I was thinking about the whole time I was watching this movie. They took a really cool character that they created for the last movie, last minute, right? Because the nun wasn't in the Conjuring movie until she was like a scene they filmed after the fact, because Valak looked totally different, and then James Wan changed his mind and wanted to make it more of the nun. So he created this character, which killed it in The Conjuring, and then because it got such great a following from that movie, they wanted to make this movie, and they shouldn't have, because it was fucking stupid. I mean, it didn't. It was. I hated it. It was all it was jump scares.
Hello.
I'm thinking, like, who wrote this? Because this doesn't even seem like a James Wan movie. It's just, I don't know. I didn't like this movie at all. If it wasn't for the guy behind me, I think I would have fell asleep a couple times, and I'm not even exaggerating. It was pretty boring. It was just nothing but jump scares, and it was predictable jump scares. Like, how many times did they look away and then look back and there's something there?
Hello.
Like, it's just I don't want to give anything away, but it wasn't your typical. If you're gonna go into this movie and see it, don't think it's gonna be a Conjuring or an Insidious style, because it's not. And it's just I didn't like it. I did not like it at all. I didn't like Father Burke. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have anything good to say about it. I mean, there was two scenes that I liked. There was one when the nun was down the hallway and she slowly came forward at the very beginning of the movie. And I liked the scene when she came out of the water and she was standing on the water to show how actually, like, big she was. And that was it for me. Other than that, I thought it was kind of pointless and stupid. It just looked like they wanted to cash in on some money because they had a cool character and didn't really know what kind of story to make. So I don't know. I didn't like this movie. Too many jump scares.
Hello.
The only time I jumped was when Buddy behind me made me jump. So it was just, I don't like jump scares to begin with. So that goes for any movie. And all this movie was jump scares.
Hello.
Scene where Frenchie got the scene of the hang in there, where she drops out of the tree, that was pretty good, I thought. But
yeah, I don't know. But even that was a jump scare.
Hello.
But these nuns, like, they're, I don't know. It's stupid. I don't want to give anything from the movie away, but it doesn't make sense because, and I'll just tell you this, because we already know the nun's in the movie. So the whole premise of this movie is the nun trying to come into the real world, so she has to possess a body, right? Well, she's already in the fucking real world. So why does she have to possess a body? That made no sense. No sense at all. She's already a physical being in this world, attacking people, moving stuff with her mind. Like, it's all in the trailer, so I'm not giving anything away, but Tasia Farmiga says, like, she's got to possess somebody. Well, why? She's already here. I don't know. This movie made no sense to me. And I'm not ripping on it to be a dick, but I don't know. The Conjuring and Insidious movies are some of my favorite movies, and I just didn't care for this movie at all. I didn't even watch much about it because I didn't really want to have any high expectations. Although I did in the back of my mind think that it was going to be a jump scare movie. Because all the scares in the trailer were all jump scares. So I was kind of let down. I really like the character though, the nun character. I think she's awesome. And now, sorry, I gave 2 scenes that I liked. I liked the very ending too. That was kind of cool. You know what I mean? The way they tied it in there. But we knew it was a tie-in anyways because the characters in The Conjuring. So
they always are, yeah.
Yeah, so that was cool too. But I just, as a movie on a whole, I don't know. I just expected more, but I just was let down. I don't know. Just didn't really care for it.
Yeah, I think that Juan's got. I still think he's on a roll.
Oh, I love him.
I don't think that he's, like I said, I don't think this is his, Ghost Lake or anything like that.
No,
but, no. I think that he's kind of mined The Conjuring and Insidious now, and maybe now he should do another story.
Yeah,
with different people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like instead of trying to keep coming off the same fucking thing, like, come up with something different now.
Agreed, 100%. I think they've done what they can do, and they're doing another Conjuring movie. The Conjurings are kind of different though, right? Because they're like different stories of Ed and Lorraine Warren.
Yeah.
So they're kind of, if you want to tie them all in, that's fine, I guess. But I mean, the Conjurings are a little different than Insidious, just because it's a different story every time, and it's from the Warrens. Their lives,
collection
right?
of stories.
Whereas Insidious is just a continuation of, the same old thing. So yeah, maybe it is time he moved to something else, because I'd hate to see him go down that road that so many other directors have and just try and milk this baby for all it's worth.
I think he's getting spread thin. He's doing like that other what's that other movie he's doing now? The big budget. Freaking
Aquaman.
Yeah.
Parachute! Redheads! You gotta love them!
Yeah. Like, so I think he's getting himself spread a little too thin. That's what's happening. So, and then watered down stuff will start coming out, right?
And the other thing too is I love his scares, right? And we've been scared in his movies so many times. But there's only so many things you can do, right? So, and I just got the impression that they were just going to nun it up and creepy. And every time, the group of nuns moved, there was the bone cracking, and it was just repetition from all the other movies. And I don't know, like you said, I hope he doesn't, what's the saying, flogging a dead horse?
Jump the shark.
Yeah, well, yeah, that too. Let's go. Yeah, I hope he doesn't jump the shark, because
flog a dead horse.
Yeah, because I don't know. You know what? Most of you'll probably go see this movie, and you'll really enjoy it. Just like the guy behind us. That guy
scared the living fucking shit out of him every time.
He was genuinely scared, like
terrified.
legitly. You know what I mean? I thought, is anybody going to say anything to this guy? And then
and all he kept saying all night was,
"Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!"
I thought, you know what? This guy's loving this fucking movie. He's scared out of his fucking wits, and I'm thinking, you know what? Good for him. Awesome. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people that went into that theater tonight that are going to leave and talk about this movie, about how scary it was, and that's awesome. I'm just one fucking bozo, and it just didn't do anything for me. But by all means, go see this fucking movie, because you might love it. You really might. I didn't. You kind of liked it. And the guy behind us, he'll be having nightmares for the next fucking 3 weeks. So it's going to affect everybody differently, you know what I mean? So it's all good. That's what the great thing about horror. One person could hate it, and the next person could fucking love it. So anyways, so yeah, The Nun.
I'm gonna give this one a 5.5, 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a. I don't want to fail it. I'll give it a 5, and it's largely in part because the guy behind me said he made me laugh. So you're not supposed to laugh in a horror movie, but every time you guys had to. I wish I could have got my phone out and recorded it. Oh fuck, it was funny, man. Like, and you think
literally just watch Raiders of the Lost Ark, and just watch the scene where the spikes come out of the wall, and
identical.
Buddy's like.
Yeah.
That's what the guy sounded like all night long. And the guy next to him starts screaming. The whole row of them were screaming.
They had a great time.
Yeah,
and that's what horror movies do. You
Yeah.
know, so many people go into horror movies thinking, "Oh, I got to be quiet," and blah blah blah. You know what? Fuck it. It's a horror movie. Scream and yell, and that's what these guys did. And they had a fucking blast. So it made the movie better for me. That's for sure. So, anyways, go see it. Definitely go see it. It's worth seeing. It's a James Bond film, man. It's you know, you guys will like it. So it is kind of creepy. So, but I really like how the nun looked. So that's a cool character.
Yeah,
But
it definitely looks creepy.
if we never saw her again, though, I'd be happy with that. I'd be happy with this movie and the little portion of The Conjuring, and that's good for me. So, all right. Yeah, I don't know. Thanks for all the subscribers. You guys are awesome. I apologize for not doing any watch parties this past week. I was really busy, but next week might be a little bit easier. So I got about 6 really good movies lined up. I don't want to say what they are, but yeah, I'm impressed with what's on Facebook if you search around. So yeah, I got some good movies lined up for next week. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I'll leave a link in the description box for Happywax TV, because that's where you can join us to watch the watch parties. Yeah, and it's awesome. Doesn't cost anything, and it literally takes 5 seconds to do it. So it's good times. So any closing comments?
None.
I saw that coming. All right. Anyways, guys, okay, go see this movie. It's not, well, I didn't think it was good, but you liked it, and you guys will probably love it. So, and yeah, I guess that's it. You may or may not be scared.
I had a series of visions when I was younger. And after each one ended, the same thought would be stuck in my head.